All right, I'm with Northwood football head coach Dalton Brown. Coach, another year for you. It was a pretty interesting offseason for you, right? You lost a lot of key players, running back, quarterback, defensive back as well. With some young guys stepping in this year, what's kind of the biggest goal for you this offseason?
Biggest goal is just to have fun and play football and grow, continue to grow the program. That's the main thing. That was kind of our message when we went to team camp this past week, was continue to build the base and build the program, and then the rest will come as it hits.
Yeah, and then biggest position, right? Quarterback. Grayson graduates, and now you got a little bit of a. Is it a competition, or is it more of a leaning more one way? I know you got Finn, you got Rajay, you got Mason, all throwing the ball this offseason.
Yeah, so all three were real good. One has definitely surpassed himself from the others, and is definitely, we're going to look different, all right, but I think we're still going to be just as good, if not better, at the quarterback position. But we will look different offensively, not as many quarterback runs and so on and so forth as it goes.
Yeah, and but with your new quarterback coming in, and I guess I'd assume at the top right now is Finn, right?
Yeah, pretty close.
Yeah, pretty close. But yeah, how have the skill players, his receivers, kind of helped them, and the other quarterbacks kind of get adjusted to that responsibility? I know you got Rajay, who's pretty much a number one target, right, coming back for you. You got another younger guy coming in, and you also got, like you said, Nick, Willie returning. How are those guys kind of help the quarterbacks get adjusted to that?
Absolutely. Role? That's it's been one thing. Finn kind of took the reins on that, and he was leading voluntary workouts without any coaches at Briar Creek or wherever they went. And he kind of took the reins, getting the receivers out there to get the chemistry, and he's been rocking and rolling. So, and he's grown up with those guys, because a lot of those guys are the same age, and they all grew up together, so they have good rapport.
Gotcha. And then a running back position as well, right? Robert, Leo, those are the two guys carrying the load last year, and now it's kind of wide open. So who are some guys kind of stepping up in that role, and what are you seeing from that position?
This spring and summer, guys stepping up. Brody Murchison, Aiden Gerard, been the two main names that we're trying to decide between who's going to be the lead back. But also at a small school, everybody's going to play everything, both sides of the ball, special teams as it goes. So we'll be back and forth. It'd be a lot of committee instead of one back.
Gotcha. Yeah, and I also want to ask about that with the numbers, right? How much do you think numbers this year? I know that was the thing last year, right, with kids playing both sides. Is that going to be kind of the same expectation for you guys?
Yeah, for sure. We got a good freshman class coming in numbers-wise, but they've never played football before. So that's been one of the things that has always been something here in Chatham County. So we're rocking and rolling, trying to teach the best we can, really breaking it down to the basics and the fundamentals, teaching those young guys, because there is a big freshman class, but they're just super green and need the reps and all that. Yeah,
and then defensive side, right? Especially that line I want to ask about, right? Because you got lots of key player in Mikkel, right? Wilson, and a lot of sacks for him last year. A lot of production there, and linebacker as well, right? Robert and Leo, like you said, played both sides, were key there.
Water was a big loss as well.
Yep. So, what's it been like seeing some of these other guys, I know, like you said, that also play offense, come in and kind of fill in their roles?
Yeah, so that's been one of the things with the low numbers. We've always had guys rep at those positions, but not necessarily start or play a whole lot. So they're getting a lot of those reps in the spring and the summertime right now. Like Campbell Parks, he's been repping at safety as a sophomore and his junior, and then now we threw him in the box, and he's getting reps at linebacker to kind of help those guys as it goes. And then Vince Karpf is growing. He's was our leader on JV last year, and then hoping to continue that this year.
Gotcha. And I just want to ask about the scheduling, right? Because I know last year we talked about the non-conference schedule. You guys kind of wanted to challenge yourselves before conference play. And, I mean, it did pay off, right? When the conference play came around, you guys were right there in the competition for, top 3, top 2 in the conference. See, it's a little bit of the same thing in non-conference. You guys are returning.
Yeah. So we're playing the same schedule, just different locations now. And it's one of those things. It's like 2-year contracts. We're locked in. Kids know who we're playing, and they know what to expect now. And they know we don't sugarcoat anything, so they know why we're playing those games. So that for RPI or whatever, it can help us in the long run. Conference can help us in the long run.
Yeah, and for the ones that were here last year to see those games and experience them, is there kind of more of an expectation to go in and compete and maybe win, and
100%.
and also kind of more of an importance of winning those games?
Yeah, absolutely. They know what to expect. It's not necessarily a question mark anymore. We know what the Hornet Centrals and the Ashboroughs bring, and we're good. So they know what's up.
And then final question, Coach, just something I ask coaches pretty much every year, going into this year, what you see with your personnel, with your coaching staff, what is the identity of Northwood football, on both sides of the ball, and special teams included?
Yeah, identity this year is going to be fast and physical. I mean, that's just the way we got to play. We have the speed, and we're going to have the physicality up front, and it's going to be good for us.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Yeah.